and 8 private schools. And these are all the achievements we like to protect in the gains, and we like to thank Your Excellency for this good work. Under the health sector, we have 19 health centers and 1 missionary hospital. And this has raised us to 57% of the staffing in those health centers. And we would like to thank you for the good work in those areas. Under roads and infrastructure, we have had a lot in terms of our roads being tarmacked and connected to the national grid, Soroti-Moroto Road, and we have got other roads that are maintained under the district. Agriculture and irrigation, we thank you for giving us the water dam, which is Areshek, which belongs to Napak. This has benefited Napak people in terms of livestock and also irrigation and fishing. We'd like to thank you for that. And we have got 27 farmers groups that are benefiting from these micro-scale irrigation schemes. Under water and sanitation, we have piped water, I'm just summarizing, of the following: Luke Lokuda Lokolimoy, former Chief Administrative Officer; Ms. Milgan Locham, former Member of Parliament; Robert Lochap; Dr. Ngorok Johnson, to be considered in some of those areas. As a reminder of the promises, as I make my last remarks, Your Excellency, I wish to draw to your attention certain pledges made during the previous electoral period that remain outstanding, which, if fulfilled, would signify advance development and livelihoods in Napak district. During the Central Executive Committee vetting held on the 21st of August, and in line with your wise guidance and advice, I graciously stepped down in consideration for appointment as Assistant Commissioner. However, to date, I haven't received that appointment. I moved to most offices. Until now, I've never got any feedback in regard to that appointment until I gave up. The other one is a reminder on the amount of money worth Uganda shillings 650 million, which was promised to boost Matany Hospital in the last elections, and which was mentioned in this same ground. Therefore, we'd like to seek for your support in the speedy process on that area. Also, the issue of the Lopei Dam construction and the silting, you made a directive, and we'd like to really remind you for that. Your Excellency, the people and the leaders of Napak district convey deep gratitude for your continued support, guidance, and investment in the region's transformation. And would like to continue supporting the NRM, and would like to thank you for that. And we will overwhelmingly support and vote you in these coming elections. Thank you.
NRM Moye! NRM Moye! May I therefore this time recognize the presence of Honorable Nyakun, Honorable Mirigalos Locham, and the Honorable Uma Modesta from the NRM Secretariat. Mr. Chairman, talk the people and invite His Excellency to address the people.
NRM Moye! NRM Moye! Museveni oye! Mama Janet oye! Napak oye! Alakarno oye nkumai. Lakaran kare mojong. Your Excellency, I will not follow the salutation by citing all the members that are here. I associate with the protocol that was already mentioned in the interest of time because there is rain coming. Your Excellency, my name is Loki John Baptist. I'm the National Vice Chairperson for Karamoja. I would like to join the people of Napak and all the leaders of Karamoja to welcome you and Mama to Matany grounds. Your Excellency, I'm constrained to welcome you in an area where you're a resident. You're a resident of Matany, So we are also welcoming you to Matang sub-county. Your Excellency, there is nothing much we are going to talk today. This is the climax of enjoyment. This is a climax of celebration because we are celebrating the achievements of NRM in the previous Kisanja. The chairman of NRM has ably presented the achievements of NRM, which constitutes the gains that we are supposed to protect. And I know, Your Excellency, you will come and give us more highlights, both of the achievements of the previous manifesto and the next manifesto of 2026 to 2031. But otherwise, the people of Matang, the people of Napak gave you 94%. And they are saying, you being one of them, you being a person, a resident of Napak, they will push that percentage from 94 to as close as possible to 100%. They want to dislodge Nabilatu, which was the top scorer in the 2021 elections with 97.8%. So, Your Excellency, this is the only way people are saying they will thank you for the good leadership, the strategic leadership that you have given, and the will that you have shown the people of Karamoja, who were neglected from past governments. It is only an NRM government that has your leadership, Your Excellency, that has recognized Karamoja and given Karamoja the support it deserves in order to catch up with the rest of the country. Your Excellency, I want to assure you that Karamoja is for you. We are better with NRM. We are better with His Excellency Yoweri Museveni. Therefore, we are not going to allow opposition parties to mislead us from electing and supporting our leader. Otherwise, Your Excellency, because of the weather, we want to save time for you to talk to your people. I therefore take this opportunity to invite you to come and address the gathering. Thank you. NRM oye! NRM oye! Kiwa kakidai abendera eja ute kadikot bu ito limoko na krot na ebundo ringen. Ikiyeni onda data ma ebundo ya kadikot. Ara na kinwan akro ne tiya pukani na NRM akia uni karumkan kamulu cheda amulungon alunyari kana bo alimoko ni wana tamari nyeye na yeune tagna kapukwa na loto mankarumkan ule ponta la ngaren e polo ko akronu akirar iborigni chamita pukan akitiya ke karimojong aloto mankarulu e ponta la ngaren nai woni karimojong ude ankumai orba kidi gagita ya pukan na NRM orba kidi gagita President Yoweri Museveni otere torba kidi re kapul na Uganda ikala karnoi
Mata Akaramajong Arakaranoi Okay. The Vice Chairman of NRM Karamoja
Olo Igwapiti Ingevi Akadikout Ala NRM Toya Karimojong
or the other leaders
and
the people of Napak. Let Mama greet you, then I will also speak after that.
Matang Karamajong, Mata Napak. Oh, this is blessing. This is God's blessing. Please remember that. The rain is a blessing. I have been trying to remind the Karamajong that NRM is the government for Karamoja.
Abalaki mat achamda limoke ni Karamojong etenye etia temare apukani ngina lo Karamojong ingezi ngina ka NRM.
God has used this president and the NRM government to bring the peace that is in Karamoja now and in the whole of Uganda.
Apukani ngina abu yau ekivili Karamojong etenye etia ka Uganda da adang.
So all Ugandan adults have a responsibility to protect this peace and unity for the continuation of development of Uganda.
Ichikakenta na ingetunga Uganda da adang. Akituar akirichit atemar nyiryang akini nabo ngona adawo na dukun torubak Uganda itirai yai kidinga kidil.
That is why the movement manifesto says that we are to protect the gains and take a qualitative leap to the transformation of Uganda.
Inyezi na yaba karimune lovikinto ngona egirir. One lovikinto na rem aloto makiwona ga atemar emaikina owe kivi owe woni atangu na jwa ngona dawoni azubakin. Nyekutor na wokau potere oloto no hoy ezi yona yakokop alok ngarin.
Therefore remember, all of you, please remember, we all have the responsibility to vote for this president and all the NRM leaders.
Angunu nai rai kichikakin Taiwan da adang azewin kaki makin ekazikot e president kamulu angamende rai keng da adang.
So that God can build on what we do to truly transform Uganda for the good of all of us.
Wotere nai okilozi ngaren ikitia ngona itiao anguna ka akitogogong eyare ngola jokon anakopa Uganda.
God bless Napak, God bless Karamoja, and God bless Uganda.
Domai maka kuju Karamojong Napak pa Uganda.
Noi. Alakala noi.
Malata kama.
I am a cattle keeper. I don't fear the rain.
Awala kaziko ara ingeze ke yoko nyange baren nya keri tingeze limilim.
In Ntungamo, where I come from, we had both cows and crops.
Abala kaziko enya kawiritere nyezi boko Ntungamo eyakazi ngebaren kangi mwa.
And when it rains and you abandon the cows to go and get shelter, the cows will go into people's gardens.
Abala ani raye ke yokon. Ido ani do yakiru. Tomata riyo to loto to match. Eloze tenga balen to lomani kwari.
And it's a very serious offense.
Ara na bo berengi adechun tara adechun ache.
They are showing you my cows.
Odo na bo ngakrongon alemutu ngatu ngakro.
I've been looking after those cows since I was age of 4. I've been looking after those cows since the age of 4.
Abala atunguna ayakari ngevi ame wana karunga to manikani kauni ango mon ayakari ngevi ngabari ngatu.
Now I am here with Mama and members from the Central Committee and the NRM Secretariat to present to you the highlights of the manifesto of the NRM.
Abala nyevi ngetonga ngulu ke NRM ulu cholongita na kui dai nyeza lokidia ama iki ya tokona ngareni kui Kape Kankariko, Mulukapukan, Mulukana Remadam.
The manifesto for 2026-2031.
Mona Egirir Amewini Ekaru logo Olo Yoweri logo Baka Atomoni Kepe.
In that manifesto, we are covering in the last 40 years what we have done.
Otaferwa ahatayari West.
The Late Chart from 9 to midnight.
Okay, a very good evening, dear listeners. You're listening to 104.5 Red Gaze FM. My name is Pretty Zero, crafted from World Class. Your sassy and classy presenter, welcome your daughter. You can also welcome the people aboard. You can send your night greetings. You can request for a journey that you would like to listen to. And of course, we shall be together till we get ourselves into the curriculum of the next day. That's going to be absolutely nice. The singles, the people that have broken out, the husbands, it's in South, but it happens. Always here for you. Good Monday to Thursday, 9 p.m. to midnight. And of course, with cool King John, dedicated, entertaining, till we are out of here.
This is 104.5
Panyachigez FM. We are your #1 favorite station.
Weekendeji ahatayari West.
Mbareba mwana mkwata ndewe mwana moroja komerisho che mkasanda mkaza simba mazukunda wo muganda
nayo kutangaza manyobo muganda ko ngato bimanye
atanti mulamu wange atugoli musajja wange ntinyo wentereka atebe nyukata byenda musajja wange nyukata kahurraga mtunanyeto musajja wange ntoko nenda kukora badi tereka yotino mja wa ushobaro nuwo gwasheka uruganda rwanje tukatu we are surrounded by Muslims.
Yes.
So uruganda kandi ndumanye. So tuzaho ntangara ndeba TV ndeba amashanyarazi
insiyone beki
nzo mu kinabiro
eso munje echo
biteke nenshi cyate bishurhango rwamanye.
Otaferwa ahatayari West.
Otakaferwa program ebirukufa munsi orwo kubanza kusyorwa katano shahe muyo mwabasyo ahatayari West hamwe nanyo muhereza wawe omugaranda Netanyahu Special Forces Hasta la Vista.
Come on!
The Dusk Drive.
104.5 Panyachigez FM. On the Dusk Drive today, Rachel, at what time should your husband get back home?
At 7 p.m. If you're not home, where are you? As a responsible man, at 7 p.m. where are you?
7 p.m.
We are supposed to be at home.
By the time
dinner is 7:30. You where are you at 7?
What kind of dinner though?
Program The Dusk Drive. This is 104.5
Panyachigez FM. We are your #1 favorite station.
Otaferwa ahatayari West.
Entertainment yakuretera Ray G Live in Concert 2025 aharikateka Stadium Mbarara kibanza cyo kwikubina kumwe 2025 umwana wumuka agororiraka turukugasura no kunywa
ane mata nyinyi were ona pe ipakana eye kwalas.
But do you sleep on the tarmac road at night?
Ekenyivi eya ngule perete lokala de logwa eda ngulugwa kwaria ngule joto area. That no.
So where do you sleep?
Eba ibe perio. Aye perio. They sleep in their houses.
Now, if you sleep in your house, that means even today from here you go back to your house.
Abala ekwangna pe ibongo bino de tamari pereno naka izi quiz. Enyi da tamari tari to kona ya la ruya nege angini tungana ebongori to pere aikeng.
And when you go back to your house,
nai apeina ani apake takayeng ne bongore wani kai korla kalia.
The ichan you left in the morning will still be waiting for you find it will be waiting for you.
Abala ngichan mulutete ani nyowuni yongo bunla lo to yakadela kali iriamuni yo ke darito.
And it will say karibu nyumbani, tuko hapa, bado tuko hapa.
Yamadina ngichani abogoro ibonguni.
Each one will tell you that there is no sugar in the house.
Aniki kijauto atamari abogoro ibonguni kemarunete imonea kwari.
No paraffin, no light.
The
children don't have enough clothes. And so on and so forth. Therefore, the NRM was very clear from the other days when we were still students.
Adarakini ikachia ke baka ngatameta ngona ikote ngona kaza bakini ngichani lugu.
Many leaders were not clear.
Ikari ko ngudala laka ababiria ke ngatameta be de bagitonga grejo.
Even in the universities the teachers were not clear.
Tarikechi ngudala jomyo neni eboko wani lo university. Tarinkata tamak ba de bagitonga gro.
They would talk of development.
Abadicha ruorodi agitopola kwap kidongo neni pay.
Yes, a tarmac road means development.
Kire ekwalavi erai agitopola kwapa ya onyakolas.
In Mbarara, the tarmac road arrived there 1963.
Mbarara magia aberune kolavi ekarunga tomanikani kapia nyuni kolodek.
And there was a pipe to water in the towns.
Ayanga kipi mune kereta anapa ipoi ayagadela town.
And there were landline telephones in the towns.
Ayagadena bo ngavi monoda ngona ewiana genta lo town.
But Ichan was very much in the villages.
Nai ngichaloi
so, from that time, in the 60s, I myself was very clear. I started telling people that our people in our area that you people make a distinction between Actop or Aquap in our language, which they say Ntunguka, and Abaru.
Ele aye. Kerai kita chaunai atamar nyera gitopola kwa kanyera ya bari.
The act of Aquap is ours.
Aloto ma epelu ngolo ka gitopola kwa era igberengini yokoda danga ngini tunganan.
But Abaru or Ichan are yours, private and personal.
Ai ebari ori abaru kangichan erai iyo angini tunganan anakimikon anaperitikon.
Your Ichan is not my Ichan.
Iyo Ichan iyo ule yakana na uyo koni ori lore koni mamu nyarai ngulu keng.
And we were telling people, please prioritize Abaru.
Ali monoginyo apaki edia kita ngetunga atamari berarai kita na ya kitijoto no working aren erai akipitun ebari.
Jesus taught us very well because he said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Ewana ingulu kiyeni no abu Yesu Kristo itatami ingulu akupeta ngakroken kike utema ke waramono ebari.
And we have been telling you that you people, seek ye first homestead incomes, the rest will be added unto you.
Abala tokona wana ekwizi enare marupepe ngina kate mari kizi chata mono ekali aloto amake pit emaili ebari todo de ngula shekro kuwa paketi.
And that was our message in the 60s, in the 70s, and when we came into the government from 1995, that was our message to all of you.
Abanyevi ngena pe alokaru angulu kolonga ki tari ngulu ngoni ulu alokidi ngulu tari tokona erai eporoto epei.
Now there are people who have listened to our advice.
Nai yange tunga ula apoto kira linga krono go kricha.
Let me start with the ones in the cattle corridor of Western Uganda and Central Uganda who listen to our advice.
Abala na ito kana okanga kingwali kila
Amazina ninge George Matongo owangoma mugongo tuhano gwetaka shozi ndukutaha murimo gwanje ndi murisa nteze mujya kureba nuko itandikira tatakanda ngento bakubya talobo hagwachadana.
I will summarize for them later.
Meirisa zakanya nagura mataka nyuse nazo zankorera intwenda zashubitiza abana bihereze natsuruho kabanza mu nyankore naje nahindura nk'umwata ngo njungu nuko zahanyiranye nasunga atazungwe zo ndisumute.
On our farm, we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
You show them that pail of milk. Bring back the pail. You see how much milk? Let him continue.
Which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man is not educated at all. He's a traditional Mnyankore like you fellows, the Karamajong. But they listen to our message.
Na inye pe kile ola bu kiranga krono go kirichiki wapak
of modern farming as opposed to the traditional farming.
Ate mari amaike no orokutu agitu aranga baren alorota ngolo ekingara kini ake pitu ne bari ake lo agwa pitu ne bari ngolo ngor.
And you can see how far he has moved.
Ngole kina ko ne kilelo ni adola loto ma alo.
He's a very rich man now.
Bariti no oyi.
He's selling 900 liters of milk per day.
Angena kolongit ngai kile ngone le puno to gialare. Ngilitai ngamiang kan ko mon angena kolongit.
And although the price of milk is low in that area because there is a lot of milk.
Tarikaditi ebe angai kile kani ye ngidane ara yeting emetongo to ara danga tukele pete.
He gets 21 million shillings a month.
Angola lap eriamuni ekilelo a milioni ninga tomoni areka pay anakile make.
In a year he gets 250 million.
Ani ngataria karu todolo ya kemaranke delinga a milioni ninga mianga reyanga tomoni kan.
And most of the families in the cattle corridor have changed.
Ngekali ana idada ngulu ange baren anini emetere nge baren alokopo Uganda kamaga apua tunida adang apua runda adang akokile kilengol.
They are quite prosperous now.
Arai ngetungwa ngulu barito ngulu inezave.
But I'm glad even here in Karamoja some people have listened to our message.
Abana ngone ketala karito tariane ala karimojong eyanga tuwa ngulu ebekira deke agwapaken ona etatamyo.
There's a man I found in Abim whom I liked so much.
Abala biena nye torunge de Abim. Ayetu wana ngini apa ni obunge de eka todi ya ne dikeng. Abu eka talaka no oi anguna itiya.
Mr. Korea Dick Ogira. I am a model farmer in Abim district.
We shall summarize his message later.
My village here is called Arikuronda West. Arikuronda Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim District, in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes, trees you are seeing here, are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money I will use for paying fees for my children.
That man is not in Europe. He's not in America. He's here in Karamoja.
Abala Papa President, ekilengolo ikupete de rongol. Mamu nyarai na kwa pola ya yei. Mere tari wachi echiekwa yei Karamoja to amani.
Just by listening to the humble message of Yoweri Museveni.
Nai araicha angara kit apupokin kaki guapakin ngakrong ne pataka ona mai enga woni Yoweri Kaguta Museveni
is now a rich man.
Tokona aruweri akabarani kotera kipupa krot guapakin.
He took seriously the seedlings we were giving everybody in Operation Wealth Creation, and you see how it has changed his family.
Ani apa kina korunere ngito uleringe diak el korunona kwap agungevi ya ngakrono pera bolia.
Last year he earned 36 million. No, last year he earned 12 million.
Abala geuninge oriamono nga milioni nga tomono ngari.
From the first harvest.
Aloto ma nek ngari.
Banyankole call it Obushagiki. When something is delivering for the first time, normally the performance is not as good as later.
Abanyevi ngene tengaria amana gedia ngol amani kwarikeng abo ko ikaji ala ko fu angana nyangole awori arengena nyetakawle kingarin amam nye tiroko kwa ngulu wapaginete. But
the second year is going to get 36 million.
Nai ani rimuni nabo ekaru agboto abunge yani ale muni ya gelari to providing the linga to dolonga to munya ankan ka pay a million.
I want to see whether my people have got somebody from Napak as an example.
Abala achamita ke akirari ke ya yo tungana nini araunya ke to de kinet anini kiya ne Napak ani gona.
That's Napak. Do you have anybody from Napak?
Abala di gina ngawina ka bri yara yang ngeta ka go to Napak ini were wani
my staff. Okay, let's see the one of Nakapiripirit.
Ani kya ngopita ne anga na jina ka bri to repikedi ay radi.
I am called Lokong Emmanuel from Kakamokwe, Naturum Parish, Lorege Sub-County under Namalu and Nagapriprit District. When I stopped from my studies, I sat home for around 3 years when I was not doing anything with either government. Little am I knowing, God will bring the way of rescuing the helpless. When it reaches around 2020, a rumor of PDM came, and we were the first people to receive money from Nakapriprit. I received $1 million. I rented 4 acres of land, and I was able to harvest 14 bags. Now from my harvest, I sat down, I see my left and right of myself. I just say, God has given me this reward. I picked 10 bags. That's 1,000 kilograms. I took it to Sorot market. They bought a kilo at 1,700. Out of the number of bags I took there, I was able to get 1,700,000. When I came back, I have a friend of mine. He has not got, he's having wisdom, he's having knowledge concerning how to rear these things. Because he was once assisting someone from those ends of Kampala, rearing these pigs. He instructed me that you misusing money in other businesses. You introduced about the piggery project. And I bought 5 pigs, at 80 out of 1.7, which is equivalent to 400,000. I remained with 1.3. I picked 700,000 for buying the land. Now I remain with the 600,000 out of 1.7. I remain with the 600,000. Actually, I first took it to my small business. I first used it for around 2 months, 3 months. Later on, now I will really, live when you are moving. Because of having no market in our place here, and all my pigs, they are 20 in number, because I have a target of accumulating these things, these pigs of mine. Because I saw my mother's land, my home here, has no house, which is either semi-permanent house or permanent house. That's why I was still struggling with my possibilities of accumulating these pigs here. Up to that time, it reaches time for me to sell some. I build my house in the frontier for operating the business. We in Karamoja here, as we don't have customers.
So Lokong borrowed 1 million shillings from PDM.
You pupete the Lokong lu pupete Abu Kelepa and million. Hello PDM.
He had nothing. He had left S4 and he had been sitting at home. So when he heard of the PDM money, he applied. When he got it, he didn't even have land, his own land. So he rented 4 acres of land from somebody else. And he planted something I have never heard of called grams. And he harvested 14 bags. And he sold 10. And got 1.7 million shillings. Somebody who had just borrowed 1 million now had 1.7 million in a very short time. And then somebody advised him, say, you buy pigs. So the one part of the 1.7 million, he used 400,000 to buy 5 pigs. Yesterday we were with him. He has now got 100 pigs now. He's now an aberrant. So the appeal of the NRM to all of you
Wana ikilipit NRM ya dadang.
Please, yes. Octopor Aquap is there, the Tamak Road, what we are trying to bring and also increase.
Kere Agitopol Aquap, Ingelia Yarengu Gude, Palan, Kamulia, Muleri Kakan Kamulia Punta Langarin.
But please concentrate on Abaru in your house.
Abala, Eli, Tomitakif, you work in Atameta, it no way lotai. Napokes, Arai Agiti Jore, Agipitunia Bari, a local.
And I have a model farm, small farm for the government.
Abala Ayakaring Evi, Neni, Apam, and I rang a Pukan, and I get Tatamere, Mule Pupetanagro.
Let me show it to you.
I can like into an egg in a mangolo.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchien. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract the other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million
now you can
on
hear,
this fish pond.
You can hear my small farm in Lango. This is not in Europe. It is not in America. It is here.
Uganda.
Post office box Lango. I have a few activities there. I have 1 acre of coffee. 1 acre of bananas. 1 acre of fruits. Then some 8 cows in the shed. But also fish farming. Now from the fish farming alone, my people are getting 100 million shillings. So I am appealing everybody that please chase each one from your home. Now, this is the third word, third contribution.
Nai arai nege akwa pungine mam nya karitino yalo to ma polo.
Ekivir, number 1.
Ona bala ona boko ya ona itia tena rem ni pelu dine ulute mario. Ekivir ngare ni marete.
Number 2, Actopor Aquap.
Ena igwapa gini ekivir era kitopala aquap epelu ngole ngetakintai.
Number 3, Abaru.
Ena igwapa gini erai abaru ngena ngauni.
But there's another word which I cannot go without telling you.
Ange erkonge ayonge gologine erueri eyi abale ata ka pei ene amaike na
This is etich.
Ibore ngini bale etich.
Because you hear people talking of etich, jobs.
Abala limuni ngona limitere ngitichizio abubi angana pake bokoi ngitichizio.
Nobody bothers to inform us where the jobs come from.
Nai mama lo kidingyo ngini emeta kenit a bongo kini atamara itorunu ni etengitichizio mule limito wani ulo ngitai.
Let me show you where the jobs come from.
Ekata tamikina iko ne ekata chaiki mirotini muleo apone anata ngitichizio.
Let's see a young minister from Bunyoro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Biamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. You don't sleep here, but if I will sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million. Because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. You remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well. with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, you get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those who take and harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to prayer. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre. Because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which you are getting from this 1 acre, because you have tested it where you receive. And here,
now,
current.
That's what I wanted you to see. This young man started implementing our message 3 years ago. Four acres, 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of fruits, bananas, and also some cows in the shed.
Abala nye kai ngomono bon eyane ngaraito eyine ekawa kore mwanyi eyaka ne gyange baren eyine ge mototo,
but also poultry.
Ai ni kenyi dang e kwa ngokori eyato mane peine
and piggery.
Ni pege dang ne peine.
He gets a lot of pigs, but he gives them out free to his constituency people. So what he sells are the eggs and the coffee and the bananas and the milk. From the eggs alone, he gets 108 million per month. But when he deducts food for the poultry and all that, he remains with 55 million shillings profit.
Ana yela maruala delinga alu imuje te robonga barina dang imuje te ngokoro idang iboro ule atachere ngatunga ani kelo to ngulu do ngete idonga pa idanga milionini ato monikana ankan.
In a year, that is like 700 million shillings from eggs alone and profit.
Ai ani edo ada ngeta kini akaru to da pa delinga alu nga milionini ngame ngakani kari.
Without including the coffee and the others. But what I wanted you to see are the people he's employing now. Let's see those people again. This young man who had no job himself is now employing 26 people.
Olena yon ekilongolo ala kangalu pangun apa mangin ngetunga atomani yari ankan kapi enyamete muchara aloto magitiya amani koreken.
So the Abaru of Biamkama has now created ethics for other Ugandans.
Ekilongolo nyar tangel Biamkama aloto ma aku koranu tukeng. Atolom aloto amanguna itiange atolom ngitichizio potere ngetunga nguluche ulto na itie te nyamete mochara anini ke.
Even Lokong, the one we saw a little while ago from Nakapiripirit, is now employing 5 people.
Tari le dia ngolo ta ga bo go Lokong ana ka pirit mo le ruo raneni. E ya ka rinketi ya ka ngule nyamete ngele anini ke ngulu tiete aranga tungange kan. Leji tenini ke.
So if you want to know where etich comes from, it comes from Abaru.
Ana e wonu ngulu e kengeta nini yangi tichizio. Elo munete aloto ma aki pite bari elo munye tijaneni pianini.
This is now Abaru of commercial agriculture.
Arai to kanana ga Abaru ngena aki pite ngebarene kangi kinyom aloto ma ekwa kichuruta
on a small scale.
Ai geuni cha yomono anini pedorite ngineri niko.
Let's see the factories.
Engwalikene na bo neni angacho ma ngona tata ite ngiboro aka ile una buru ko na angacho ma engwalikene lo dinema.
First freeze there. What you can see there is a town of factories.
Arai mona ngaunta ya lang arini yok. Arai neni lomito ngaka neni lomito neni tata ering boro.
Ni ambale.
Le ngulu iloso mbale yanga grongono yanga kaidimono to town mbale.
All those are new factories created by the NRM.
Alo mari beringin dadang yo ngacho mai. What are NRM uni tata engul dadang. Ilele bangatungane ni tiete tiama.
Now here we have gone inside one of the factories. Freeze it there. Freeze it.
Balaki to go monene na ma engwalike na moni right to ma nyeje to ma itete ni merineni.
That is inside one factory.
To ma pe ke na guro ne factory pe ngeli ngolobon.
Now you see how many young people are working there.
Engwalike na ni tiange doro. Ani uli tiete uli etingerte ti alo to ma.
So when people talk of etich,
anai limito ni ngakro na kata mari warite etich.
Tell them that you don't confuse us. Museveni was here, he showed us where etich comes from.
Eta ma jo to anta kone bongo lore. Ebe warite etich ta ma yo ngae nikizi bibiya ngata meta. Eruorota kae Museveni eni e muni e ngitichizio.
The other day with Mama, we were coming from Moroto after the rally, and we saw a big number of young people coming from the other factory, which is still coming up.
Abala bien, ane nyuno ya ka mata janete alo Moroto, eponi agi pere morulinga. Apa kitori ngoni arenge lo minen, kidi ngi wani ka Moroto, engwali ngi edi angedoro, idi ayete lo munete alo anini kwini.
Now those who confuse you talk of government jobs.
Nai ulu ngari ya uto ki bibiana ke ngata meta eni jito ngato ulu ebe ngiti chizo anapukan.
Government jobs are very few.
Ngiti chizo ulu ko ri apukan mami nyalala.
If you put together all the government jobs, they are 480,000.
Ngiti chizo ulu pederi apukan ade nikinyo eke marikej arai amia ngawomon angato monikani ko mono make.
But these factories which have just started coming,
nai ngetata ilungule ponto le bogo nge factory olugu
are already employing 1.3 million Ugandans.
Ngetunga mono ngulu angobali mono ngepa ngacho mayani ulu tiete nini ede parito nga milioni ngauni nus ngetunga ngulu Uganda alo madinini.
They are employing 3 times more Ugandans than what the government is employing.
Ngetunga Uganda ngule akamadi ngepagitorio elanito ngakela metanga uni ngulu ya ita bukane na kenti ngitikizo.
So therefore this is the 4th contribution NRM has done to Uganda.
Ado ketaiti na gyanga na ngitikizo inye ngena epelu wale rikake NRM akito diwil neni kitoro warita ngitikizo aya oningunu.
There are 3 other contributions, but they are all in the manifesto. NRM teams are coming, they will bring them to you.
Una uni una dongi tongarin, egirir na bukyo, una moi rimune tenge tongaluke NRM, ikiwepunete wan lo parisho ekikwarake wan kitabo ingulu ozi oma mata eperikidi na tameta.
I want to end today by talking about the issue of free education in government schools.
Abala achamizi na kolongitina akitapa ngakrona kamunto akidiomo enanyata cho alozukulo angule odukitapukani. For a long time I wanted free education in government schools. Aka apa kingina woyan arai ata metaitiken akita netekata mari tozio mete ilozukulo nguluko apukani via taisho
from 1996.
Ame on akarunga tomanikan kauni ankani kapei.
And for some years children studied free in the schools.
Nai anageunete ikarumulo ageunere apane kikatakena alaka kiningedu penalo school.
I've got a number of people who came through that system.
But
the school managers kept bringing back charges. Until now, when everything is money. You had Lokong here saying how he had left school because he had no money. Now, because I was not convinced that changing money is necessary, I decided to start my own experiment.
Mama poida akitata change akiviom abunge viviake rukulo lope
another experiment, because I have already done a number of others in Kisozi and other areas.
Abangevi akataki ngevi tarikopa Uganda amanya guntoringevi adopana ngezi rukulo ngulinya tacho.
So I started skilling hubs, and one of them is right here in Napak here.
Abana yi epe zukulu ngolo abunge tama epedori tengata akidiom pe tacho abunge ya ukare mojong ewuya na pakane pe ane yelo kitede,
where I trained the children free of cost.
Eni eziomi zukulu ngolo emampe tacho.
And whether I don't know whether some of my graduates are here.
Abala to kona engita tamari yamo kona ngekalo muna kalo zukulu alo ya angolo nya tacho ulo kitede yemuli apiete ane. If they are
here, they can come and give us some testimony.
One boy and
one girl are enough.
I'm by the name Zanyago Helen from Napak. I want to appreciate His Excellency and Mama Janet Museveni.
Speaking the local language, they will translate for me. Speaking the local language.
Your Excellency, I've forgotten the language because I've been traveling.
Oh, okay. Speak English then.
I want to thank His Excellency for skilling me. I was a mother of 3 kids. I dropped out from school from P6 and I joined the hub. I want to thank you so much because in the hub, for us we don't pay anything. We eat for free. Even beddings are there, bed sheets are there. No one should lie you that you have to pay something to join the hub. The hub is for free and food is there. I want to thank the state controller, Madam Jane, for making sure that people don't sleep hungry in the hub. And I want to thank you very much because as for now, me I did tailoring from the hub there, but now I'm also employing the young mothers, 3 of them. And through the work, Your Excellency, I also have my challenges. I have a challenge of a locking machine because at times we get an order of making uniforms for churches. But you find that the work goes slow because I only use these machines. Thank you, Your Excellency, for God and my country. Museveni!
translate for in the local language.
When I loro iko kuyegeni abala abungevi achagunya lo sukulu eringaranga klabianga nikape ibon abunge nabotari oriamu ngedwe ngiuni kriwene ringare ani ngonya ngari sukulu logo ngola ya uni papa president abungevi oloma lo sukulu logo oriama odo ena ka abi donyo ngelawe tokana etia ngila donyo ngelawe eponene te taringi kanidai ata mari todo donyo ngelawe adonyi ngevi kakwana nini etia ngevi aka yina etia ngevi ay etia na bongevi anyara na bonge ngetungangi uni ule atachi ngevi akngara ngevi abana hii yake ni zadio ama machine na ina tamare ya utungelo ulalala tanta machine na eruno we na burubura ngelo we ona atalakana ngi papa president anguna kaina ngevi alolo aya kauto malo skullo nyata cho mambo yake muje yai ele ya makro ni nyana etalaka ngi la kukano we papa president
donc let's share the boy.
Museveni oye anagemo oye atalaka tia kapolo Museveni angana kaya on
you will summarize. Let him speak.
Okay.
Let him speak. You could summarize later.
Alaka kaya on abuto makata moja abu yom paka senior 4 batani ya ngeta kini paka senior 6 donc pas de la loi à abu boy kilo de epigadu am to na pada ta ya lo school atuna ki ya no way lakini abu ayata ta da ya ona program na ka abu to ma na pakane ada atike ata ka da apply nga abu na itia ya aya ka pa ka district ni apa na ka shima kineta ana ya ka dia na abama eke dia ona nga jo bota da yi to mama am gwetni ekiripie dia kibion abu adeta kim nakaki bugu mboto abu apedo atko na kim nakaki bugu ngicholongo ama toka da na ka ora ta ki walenga ka piri dia ko walenga apiri dia ta ka polon ka jandanye akato dikinet ye kinga mani da wona da ya ontoma kayawa nini keng kana kitalaka dangin ayana kinang apa kanakat ko na kiyarna kama rinda apa abuang anikat ka kama obuki ngane ngeboiki lakini elimot akwa jetish akabati ka ngat ko netish ala to me daktai to malakte etia ada le chini ngamatokai ke yalo tia na buang apa dia ada pakai? Nyawa kesian tungan. Akil na ada ngat kau ni akan aneh ada. Akapolon ngerabu. Akana cang. Akilingin. Pa ini ambo dah ini anoi. Abala kau di muka kena ngasiam bogo. Ngeder kau ni akilingin pun. Lagi ni amam. Itu uriana akapolon di boleh noi. Ngitanga dia mipaka ngarin. Apa tu nak itu buat syatikat? Abu otugwe kero tangole uriana kakra kidolo kampala otugwe ne planya lo kitede abu apedo tokana eti angang labio inkan kauni ala to me daktari kana idiata changi dilinga eti ya to ma akata jishalu akata shu lakini engiri akapulna peibon akngata kinet apeda kidia tu ningi dilinga luela ngito ngame ankan ape onde ajoni ato mani lakini akabwita anga tatai neni etia obon kana peda akitia ningi dilinga tak ngata kini ngitunga ulusiara kepelegi akapulna ngata kena ebi ape milion ngame ankan bon Again, I can't anything. Atalaka ya no way. I can have a can. I like a couple. Another boy. Another boy. I go looking at in time.
Your Excellency, the testimony of the youth is that he had dropped out of school at all level and he had nothing else to do except to stay at home. But when the program of the skilling hub, the idea that he could get back to the school and enhance his knowledge, he went to the district and he was privileged to be given an opportunity to apply. Now, once in the school, he enrolled for carpentry and welding skills, which he has since completed and acquired. After the course, he came out and he is now an employee of Matany Hospital in the area of welding machines, including vehicles, vehicle repair. And he says, if there was an opportunity, some of these exhibits, he has come with some exhibits, but he is appealing to the population that he is so useful. Some of them have broken utensils at home, and that they should find him within Matany town and he can repair their household utensils. Then, of course, he says he still wants to open a workshop for himself. Currently, he has saved 500,000 from the current employment. His desire is to acquire a capital of 1.5 million Uganda shillings so that he sets his own workshop and invites other youth to come and join him. And the rest of the message is telling the people is that for him he had thought this is status, this is new status of his, being able to repair vehicles, to weld, to do carpentry. He thought it could not be done anywhere apart from going to Chambogo in Kampala, which was too far from him. But now he's here standing before all of us to testify that this knowledge he has acquired was right from here within Napak, within the reach of the population. And he's very grateful to His Excellency the President for bringing this opportunity and hope to the young people
so,
of this land.
My appeal now to all of you NRM supporters is that in the next government we should insist on free education in government schools.
Balana itokona ayeni atamari ada raka ngulukang alato ama pukani ngana taparaj elomuni ikida ngana rikagina da wana da uningeli ama ekena tolodikina ngona ka atamari to wi oma ngedo epe ta chete school.
Because this money, the school charges are really murder against our children.
Abala Papa President, anarai, aki waki ni eta shit, iguana kakiara ngebiara kakiara.
Because you can see how easy it is to destroy the future of these young people like these ones here.
Ekingwaliki na yata mari, matra una yauni eta shit. Arai ni arai, ake tonga piar, ake yarra, angedwe erokaya didak. Eko angulupe ikwana, ingwaliki de dalang areni kubi ane peane.
Like these young people, they had no hope.
Nedwe angulu eralang areni yokaneke, arai ngulu abu kirioneri ngari.
But when I gave them a course of just 6 months,
ai abalaka ziko, ani ayauni la kibyo mwana aranga na angela piangani kape imake.
They become very productive people.
Aratange tungangulu, eraingulu, juaka ngule yei, epoida to amake chekiyar.
You can see what they are doing on the products they are producing.
ngede lu pe lu te yong boro ulu kendrete mulu ulu tiya ane talo bite de dane ngede lu pe lu ro de lu.
These products, Uganda was importing them from China, from Dubai, from Italy.
Niboro ngulu itata ota kwanangi dielua ne peyane. Ara ngulu pana o menete ni muchuru alo China, alo Dubai, ka Italy.
Now the shoes, the furniture, the hospital beds, some of them were being imported.
Tokana amuk unaitia wane ngekita ada ngulo epotio to ngaberu kanyi kicholongo ngabelai ngarekia dadang arai ngiboro ngulo ayuni yalo kinganyi muchuru.
Now they are all being made here in Napak after just 6 months.
Na ngiboro lula ada lupani wa mene tengi muchuru aya ngakipi tokana itata wane aloki dingi Napak.
You can see therefore the damage these school charges are doing by blocking so many young people.
Ingwalegina ngichan ngulu edikino akiwa kiniketa akitacha akiziom auni lodwe akingalangedwe.
Therefore my words for today are the contributions of the NRM, 4 of them.
Ngona eke woniti no hoi yotogogongit arai makronga umon ona ipeludine mulerika kanarem.
Ekivil number 1.
Ekivil ngedingareni.
Actopor Aquap number 2.
Actopor Aquap ngedigwapa gini Ekivil.
Abaru number 3.
Abaru ngedinanga uni.
Etich number 4.
Ane ni yamuno retich ngedinanga umon.
And free education number 5. So I appeal to you to support NRM. So that we consolidate what we have done. And do more. Now, before I finish, I want to thank Mama.
Eroko nyagoloki na yango ajamda kitalakari akemat.
When she volunteered to come to Karamoja, she's the one who volunteered.
Ana rai abutocha manye reriata mareri rimundi ngel Karamojong. Todo lo ngelo pepa nyari damari orukweli. Talakari tinge no hoyi ekemena yes.
Another minister whom I had appointed had declined.
Abala akemata adarukenge ayeleke minister ngola diringe kale mata mari orukutu ka ngeli Karamojong nai abungolo kikutukutu ozodona yakemata tamari abuni ara nyebi.
They had said that appointing that person to Karamoja was a demotion.
Amare ebe ani ko cholo tamarai aye minister ngola kangari ni nyeguna akemata.
But Mama volunteered to come and be.
Minister ngola ta jemwa abuna rara one minister Karamojong tama be rai beringini era meni nai agu aka beru tama ke ara ngeli Karamojong apakina.
And she made a big contribution, especially in 2 areas.
Anai apakina yakare ake matala alo agu kiti yang akrongo na umakena alo to ama niroti ngari.
Especially in the area of water. Including the dams. And in food security. When she was here, Karamoja was beginning to sell food to Mbari.
toida wake moja to tuma akajukana rake moja to paka mbale.
Now, when she was here, some of the dams finished were at a check Earth Dam 2.1 billion liters.
Abangeli ama tatai munabu ake matake prak are check ngezi api mona arai ngaki peti ya ngaki pi ngilitanga bilioni ngare kidiama.
Nakumama Valley Tank.
Nakumama ama tana kumama. Ache.
Now we are planning Lopei.
Ama tatai ni una to kana bakito ata martanga arai. Elim yailo ki char Lopei.
135 billion.
Ewabi no
liters.
Billion uni adam parete ane atanga tomoni uni kidia ma ena polo noi.
The dams are good. But where we are going, we are going to see how to have individualized water.
Abala aloru angulu alangarin alakara ngule ponta alangarin chamita toriamna taringa kipi enia toriamna ngato ngule chamito akecha matata indolo kana kana
like Lokong, the one you saw there.
Ekwa kona ni ngolio to ani ni zekirura ni amukiana kwen Lokong.
Those pigs of his can't go to the well.
Ake Lokong na ngolo ipiti ni pegei ata mari kilia manarite lo tipur kai nyed ajoka ke aki gero kinga ke mata ni na famuken.
He needs water near the house.
Itamite Lokong kita piara ngakipi eni yanke baren.
Or as you saw Yamkama irrigating his garden.
Olo takaya minita ola boko bia Mukama ola lo toro. Olo anga wontai yanga kipito ma famuken.
We are going to have already told the government how to work out that massive plan of individualized water supply for especially for production.
Abangeli ekikake to aka pukana da alimokin atamar kede baka epite ngolo eviakinere alemono ngama tatai akivichavia akipit ikinyom oringa pamwa na kwa pinio.
So I thank you, the people of Napak. I call upon you to support the NRM. The rest will be done. I saw some pledges here. PPS, they are talking of pledges of Matani Hospital. These are all pledges.
Abana ye limogini do ana pidike. Ayanga chekra ji parni na tamari. Inche velinga e kintinga di Matani. Ebe roko
PPS
mete nyodoluno. Abalanke tunga nyomono da.
Get in touch with the chairperson who was speaking so that you get the facts and we solve those problems.
Abala echa manolete ki uni agrongna. Angeli angule kinta Matani do roko nyodoluno. I've
also been hearing about the cows which were raided from protected kraals. PPS, that must be handled by the Attorney General.
Juga pakai agron nunggu toloto lo adipo kita nak kau bukan ngolo gue kini agron one yana bukan.
Those all cases must all be resolved.
Ni borong ulu ada ulu rokoknya ada bagena. Mamu ni pioro di ada baginio.
Ada kalau noi.
Kalau karitingnya dewan dadang.
NRM oye. Napak oye. Karamoja oye. Uganda oye. East Africa oye. Let's have the flag, people.
NRM oye. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for being the father of the fatherless and for integrating Karamoja in the life of Uganda. We can now have the flag bearers. Can we have the flag bearers coming forward? These are Honorable Faith Nakut, woman member of parliament. Honorable Ngoya John Bosco, MB Bokora South. And Honorable Ochap Peter Ken. And Mr. Kodet Paul, for LC5 chairman. They are all incumbents and they are all flag bearers. The people are thanking you for the good job that you have done for NRM and for the people of Napak. Can we have Honorable Faith Nakut wear the flag?
Come.
Nakut oye!
Ikalagara no oi, muda angkumai, aramole machar atamar, teni torito erikane, ibu bete ba, ikalagara. Oloche Honorable Ngoya John Bosco, olare MP ngola Bokora County. Eke yokoni oye, Ngoya John Bosco oye. Bokara County oye. Ekelagara boko yo neni tordo enen. Agamay muagenet neni tordo enen. Olonche Horikamar Honorable Osha Peter Ken MP Bokara East. Horikamar oye. Peter Ken oye. Bokara East oye. Enen neni tordo enen. Bas, Bunai Babagawi, John Park, Kodet Paul oye, Napak oye, John Park oye, Kijau Nai Papa Bendera, Nare Macharga Agamai Market, Elena Bokora, Neni Tordo Caparajinen, Tochoite Kalakara no way. Your Excellency, we request that you probably finalize with the photo session. A picture. Meanwhile, Your Excellency, your artists are requesting that you could take a photo with them. The artists are headed by artist Kenzo. Kenzo, please be ready there. We thank you, Kenzo, the artist, for the job you are doing in mobilization and generating morale in all the rallies of Karamoja. Thank you. Your Excellency, we want to take this opportunity to thank you for winding up your campaign train in Karamoja. I must say it has been very smooth. The people are enthusiastic. They have already assured you. Now what is left is for us, the NRM structures, to go deep in the community to mobilize votes, starting with the NRM conferences at parish level using the NRM structures. Your Excellency, the strategy has worked. Use of NRM structures in mobilization. It will yield results. Thank you very much, Kenzo and your team. Very quickly, and then we can sing the national anthems.
NRM boye! Thank you, Your Excellency, for teaching the people of Uganda and for showing the young people who dropped out of school that dropping out of school is not the end of the day. They can be given skills, and through the skills they can employ others, or they can get employed themselves. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
You are the one who is going to be here. That's the thing that happened. You are the one. You are going to be here. No.
Your Excellency, you have the leaders of Karamoja. As you wind up Karamoja, the regional chairman requested for a photo opportunity with the leaders of Karamoja, for thanking you for the good job you have done, for reconstructing and joining Karamoja back to Uganda and giving the children of Uganda hope. Your Excellency, we thank that team, including the retired generals and other leaders. Dr. Lim, we recognize your presence and the work you have done for the people of Karamoja and Uganda. We thank you very much. We thank you very much for the photo opportunity.
Yes, sir, man. Excuse me?
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And now, can we have the anthems in reverse order? We thank you very much for coming.
kare kiti kala talakar ta da dang